Greetings and welcome. Welcome back to the sweet spot, dear beautiful souls. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet. I'm your host here on the sweet spot. We've been diving into the 7 blocks to breakthroughs all week long, and it's been great. We have arrived at Slowdown Sunday, the quiet day, the cosmic day, the day where everything we've uncovered this week finds its rhythm. On Monday, we faced ourselves. On Tuesday, we named the block. On Win It All Wednesday, we said, "What do I want?" On Trust Yourself Thursday, we took a brave step. Finish Strong Friday, we faced what we've been avoiding. Saturday, yesterday, Self-Care Saturday, we stopped carrying everything alone. And today we asked the final question. The one that leads to so many blocks because we don't ask it. What is my commitment, my one commitment at this point in time? Let's breathe into that. Deep breath. And then out. Slow exhale. I challenge you to do this. I'll bet for some of us, this is the only deep breath we took all week. And it's important that you take a deep breath because it really does oxygenate several parts of the body that we need, most importantly, the brain. So it's Slowdown Sunday. We always spend time in astrophysics here, not because we're astrophysicists, but because God has made an incredible universe and we can learn from this universe. And yeah, the question is, what is my one commitment after this week? And we breathe into that commitment because commitment is not pressure. Commitment is gravity in a way. The thing that you choose to orbit your life around. You know how gravity kind of holds things in place? Commitment has a way of doing that once we tune into it. You know, astrophysicists tell us the universe is always expanding. Stars still form in the vast darkness out there, and galaxies collide and become something new. The way I understand it is that nothing in the universe rushes, and yet everything moves with such purpose. So that's why on Slowdown Sunday for the past couple of years, we've always used today as a day to invite ourselves into some cosmic truth. We don't need speed. We don't need direction. What we need is a center of gravity. And then the direction, the speeds, everything will take hold. Even your brain kind of agrees. When you slow down and you pause and you reflect and you breathe, your prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, it lights up. That's the part of you that chooses wisely, the CEO, the prefrontal cortex. That's the part of you that commits with clarity instead of fear. When you take time to reflect, that doesn't delay you. It doesn't slow you down. It's sharpening you. Ancient wisdom understood this long before science did. In Ecclesiastes 5 verse 2, the Message Bible, it says this: "Don't be too quick to tell God what you think He wants to hear. Let your words be few and your mind be clear." Clear mind, few words, deep intention. Sounds like my mom. That's who she is. Hey, Mom, if you're listening, clear mind, few words, deep intention. That's you. And the old Hebrew teachers, they said the same thing in a different way. Where your feet stand, your heart must follow. Meaning that choose one thing worth standing on today. And let your life rise from there. Even the Quran whispers this, right? Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Ease doesn't arrive through force. It arrives through alignment. 94 verse 6. Alignment. Wow. Yeah, you've got to get rid of the weight. Toni Morrison put it this way: if you fly, you've got to give up the things that weigh you down if you want to fly. That's Slowdown Sunday, my friends. Not flying wildly, not flying haphazardly, just letting gravity hold you, staying in your commitment as to what you're going to do. So let me ask you gently, after everything you've learned about yourself this week, after we've gone through all these blocks, after every truth you've been told, every insight, every weight that you've had to grapple with and figure out, after every moment your spirit was challenged, what is the commitment that you need to make? Not 10 commitments, not 20, not 5, just one. I want you to make one commitment, one intention, one practice, one truth, one decision, one promise to yourself that becomes your new gravitational center. Just like the universe. The universe has a gravitational center, I think. I'm not Neil Tyson deGrasse. I'm not a physicist, an astrophysicist, or I'm not that kind of guy. But, I know enough to know that we are made from the stars, that the universe is not something out there, it's in us. I know enough to know from the ancient wisdom that we're fearfully and wonderfully made. So what's the commitment? Is it to rest before you break down? Is it to ask for help before you drown? Is it to tell the truth about how you're feeling about something? Is it to take one small, brave step today? To not abandon yourself. I want you to think that through on Slowdown Sunday. What's rising up in you today? Be still, surrender. That's your cosmic alignment. That's your soul speaking in the quiet. That's the universe saying, walk with me, walk this way. That's the be still. And know. Just be still. Just know. Know who God is. I'm Dr. Derek Sweet. This is The Sweet Spot. If today grounded you, if it spoke to you, subscribe to this channel, and let's keep talking. And share it. Send it to someone who needs a reminder that slowing down is not falling behind at all. It's finding your way home. For science, for soul, for success. Happy Slowdown Sunday, beautiful souls. And we will do this again next week.